Oh, this is yours.
I'm trying to say this for the parents. These are the grades. But we don't listen behind her, so she says she's on the left side. This is it. Okay.
It's gonna, just gonna sit it on the top.
Tell me when to come to the they get on for you. No, they look like it's taking no, we just need page 3. I'm not right here. I was right here, so we just need those things. I'm not here.
Morning.
Are you serious? Yo, I had a dream.
She said the right side. So is that in the center or over here?
You see the whole thing on the Washington. You see the whole stage.
Don't think I've seen this house.
So you gotta go down there. You gotta go down there. What's that? That's gotta be the No, we're not going there. So you gonna get it back? Okay, that would be amazing. Sorry. So we're gonna wait up here a second. Steve's gonna kind of scope the place in. So let's just walk right here and see here. Do they have, I guess the area in the front, is it blocked off for students?
Correct. So right here,
Okay,
you're going this side. There's two people.
Thank you. Oh, David's here.
That gentleman? No. On the corner. Right here. No. No. Here. Man, let me walk down here.
Oh, there they go. Just sit here.
Yeah, so are we. You don't see the old man wearing the brown? Oh.
Give me a second, I'm walking over you.
That's why I was trying to get here early as possible. I knew this one. I can get back.
Excuse me just a moment, sir. I'm sorry.
No worry yet.
Hi, hi.
It was good. Yes. Maybe one time. Right. Right. Okay.
Actually, you just be a good person, just treat you like a friend. Right. Yeah. All right. So, okay. I'll hit you.
You know you're gonna press us in. Okay. So we're gonna line up the kids, and you and Dr. Mellis are gonna be in the very front of the line, and then Beth's gonna say her speech. The song is gonna start, and then we're gonna send you two down the row first. Okay. And where you're gonna sit is a good question that I'll find out the answer to. Sam, do you know when he gets to the end?
So everyone knows how you're going on. And then there's you're like spin right to the left.
Excuse me, miss. Is it the YouTube link? Where do I send this? How do I get this to
Yes.
send to?
Where am I? Do you want me to just text it to you?
Yes,
Because
please.
I don't know how else to do it. What's your phone number?
267
Yeah.
454 3062.
I have it. Thank you.
Cool. No.
Tell me it's full. Take that card up. Okay. Is it? Is this what Dr. Mills handed you? Huh? Is this- I'll be right back.
Mom, back here. Mom.
Right here, Mom.
I just walked in. No, go. Go in.
I think this would be a better camera anyway. I'm saying I think this will be a better camera anyway. It's charged too.
Got SD already?
No, that's where I ripped the SD from. So look, we got a lot of different modes. And are you shooting video or you?
I'm gonna shoot pictures.
Uh-huh.
We'll put this one near you.
Uh-huh. Alright, so we gotta look up what this is and how can. So let's look up. See if you can get their performance. Let's look up Canon DSLR.
I'm on it all.
Gonna try to clear the card.
There.
be clear an SD card on Canon DSLR, the format function. Turn the camera on and press the menu button. You see the menu button anyway? Alright. Navigate to the setup menu. Yeah. That's plenty. No, you don't. Yeah, that's plenty. No, we're gonna do it. Sorry, we're gonna do it right. Okay. All right, cool. Yep. So that is clean. All right. So that's gonna be how to run. I'll put that around your neck. Cool. And so play. Do me a favor right now. Play with the different modes so that you know what they do, because there's a lot of different modes on them.
How's Brooklyn going so far? I know you was on the verge. Like you still on the verge. Why that's more important? You have a professional job. Why you do like that? I'll be what's up, John? Yo, what's up? I don't walk down the street. Everybody went there, but I see my dog. I might go back to school. That's not something. I ain't like my school.
That's about you. Yeah, you got a brand that you're trying to do. No, that's
I got a brand too.
okay.
I got everything.
I kind of like. Boys, can you do me a favor? Can you all stand together?
Okay, we gotta take it.
You know you do. Everybody, you gotta look up the. Awesome. She's probably right outside.
Start me about like 10 minutes to get started.
Yep, we're live. Sorry, Turk. Hold on.
Your favorite person is here.
I've seen a bunch
Bang.
of.
I'm talking about Bang. That's the phone that just walked in.
See, you got me almost talking. How's it going, Ken? All good? Go.
You think picture is the best setting though?
That's what I'm telling you. Just take a few.
I know.
And then, do you know how to view them?
Yeah, I'm doing it right now. I'll mess with the ISO too. Because the darker rooms need a higher ISO, right?
I wouldn't mess with that. I
Put it on
just,
auto?
I would just go auto. But like I said, just go take a few up there. It's so good. Wait. No, because I've seen some people.
Alright, ready? I'm gonna see you.
We should have old people that graduate come in on a red carpet.
Where are we allowed to sit there? We can't sit. We can sit up front right there.
Oh no, you can't take the kids' butts.
Is that Jeffrey? Oh my goodness. Jesus. Goodness gracious.
Oh, not getting me to say anything on the street.
Yeah, I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna be act like I'm recording like
Just forget the head.
Where did you see Jess here downtown? I think I see her downtown.
The boys are here, so go check.
They probably upstairs.
I don't think they're upstairs. Go check for them.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good morning. Oh, good morning. Sorry. I'm used to this being in the afternoon, so thanks for the reminder. Welcome, everyone. We're going to get started, so if everyone could find a seat, get comfortable. Our program is about to begin. Good morning. Welcome to the commencement exercises for the Parkway Northwest High School for Peace and Social Justice class of 2019. We'd also like to let everyone know that we are also live streaming this event on YouTube. The information for the live stream is on our website, on Google Classroom, and also at home. At this time, I'd like you to join me in welcoming our distinguished guests this morning. Our guests will be led this morning by Dr. Ruben Mills, our principal. Our guest speaker, Taj Murdoch, the CEO and founder of the Empowerment Achievement Movement and Men of Courage, along with members of our faculty, Mr. Victor Glenn, Mr. Rodrigo Fernandez, Ms. Samantha Torsman, and Ms. Simone Morris. We'll also be joined by our own 11th grader, Alasia Payne, who will be joining us to sing with us this morning. So at this time, please join me in welcoming our very own class of 2026.
What? Let's just glare.
Good morning, everyone. To our parents, families, friends, supporters, Parkway former principal, assistant superintendent, and well wishers of our graduates, and most importantly, the magnificent class of 2026. On behalf of the Philadelphia Board of Education, our board president, Reginald Streeter, Dr. Tony B. Washington, our superintendent, and our network assistant superintendent, Han Nguyen, who unfortunately they could not be here today. I extend sincere congratulations to all of you, and I welcome you to our commencement exercise. I'd also like to acknowledge our keynote speaker, Mr. Taj Murdoch. Taj is not only a nationally respected leader and mentor, but he's also a brother in the struggle to uplift, inspire, and save the lives of young people across the city of Philadelphia. Taj, thank you for all that you do for our students and all that you've done. Today is a day that is filled with pride and joy and a tremendous accomplishment for all of us. Over the past several months, I've watched these young people with great admiration as they work tirelessly on their final projects, their service learning activities, and they brought it all to life in a really magnificent way. You did a really great job this year. Congratulations again. As we proceed through the ceremony, I encourage our graduates to savor every moment of today. Take note of this rite of passage. Take the smiles, the applause, the photographs, and the memories being created today. Be grateful for your family members. You only get one set of family members. Be grateful. As you leave this place and begin writing the next chapter of your lives, I challenge you to consider the important question: how will you make our community, our city, and our world a better place than you found it? So with that, I've welcomed you, and now at this time, please join me in welcoming Markel Barnett, Macaulay Alexander, and
voice and sing, till earth and heaven ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the living skies. Let it resound out as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith and the love that's taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Embracing the rising sun of our new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won.
Thank you. Give them a round of applause. To introduce Ansu McClinton-Jolie, the class of 2026 salutatorian, to provide remarks for today's commencement exercises. But before he does, please join me in recognizing his achievement in earning the honor of class salutatorian. Where are you?
To the esteemed faculty, proud parents and family, and most importantly, my fellow graduates. I'm so honored to be standing before you today as the class of 2026's salutatorian. Before I start my speech, I would like to give the utmost thanks to my family.
We love you!
whose love has been my foundation, to all of my friends and the teachers and staff who have all supported and inspired me to become who I am today. In the 2 years that I have been at the school, I thank you all for welcoming me to Parkway. I thank you all for welcoming me to Philadelphia. And I thank you all for welcoming me into your lives. Without you, I would not be here. Above all, I give thanks to God for all the trials and tribulations that He has brought me through. Standing before you today, the palm of His hand is proof that faith and perseverance will always outlast the struggle. As I'm giving this speech, I look down and I see a sea of all of these bright and beautiful faces, each carrying a dream and a story. I see history being made. Though you are one individual, know that your existence in this very moment has shook the world. So cherish this moment with every fiber in your being, heart, mind, and soul. I know for many of us, after those senior capstone presentations, we let the senioritis take full effect. And it should. Our hard work has paid off and it's time to celebrate. But I want you to savor this current moment specifically. This moment right here is just the beginning of an epic adventure that only you can tell. From this day onwards, though our adventures will all look different, I'm sorry. This moment right here is just the beginning of an epic adventure only you can tell. From this day onwards, our adventures will all look different. However, as you go about this adventure, know that you are loved, that I love each and every one of you. Know that you are wanted, know that you are needed, and that you have a purpose to fulfill in this world. About a week ago, I was reading this Bible verse and I decided to save it in my phone. I was really moved by it and I wanted to share it with you all. It was Matthew chapter 5, verse 5, and it said, "Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the earth." For those of you who don't know, meekness is strength or power under control. I share this with you to tell you that those who are humble, those who are patient, those who are kind, those who don't force their way through the world with arrogance or aggression will truly have a sense of real belonging, a legacy, and a long-lasting impact. We live in a world where, unfortunately, for many of us, we will have to work twice as harder than others to get that job, that recognition, and that respect. I say all this to say that no matter the struggle you're facing, that you humble yourself, that you have grace with yourself, and those around you. When they go low, you go high. God is continuously developing these virtuous traits within each and every one of us. In the words of the late and great actor Chadwick Boseman, the struggles along the way are only meant to shape you for your purpose. Thank you for your time. I love you.
To the graduates and the family, we are all in here Parkway family. So no matter what, you're family now, those that have never been to Parkway before. So it's my honor to give out these next awards. The awards, I think, represent who we are at Parkway Northwest. The awards were named after two people that were here at Parkway for a very long time. So I had the pleasure of working with one and teaching with one. So the first award I'm honored to present is an alumni award for the class of 2026. As a Parkway teacher for almost 3 decades, they put that in there, I didn't, but I've been here for 29 years.
Woo! Woo!
Students who embody Parkway's legacy and leadership. The first award is sponsored by Kathy Blunt, When I came to Parkway, she was my mentor, my building coordinator. So who continues to embody the Parkway legacy in all she does in advocating for students and fighting against injustice in our city and beyond. The first award is the Diane Fleming Award for service to the school. This award is given in honor of Diane Fleming, who gave everything she had to Parkway Northwest and is awarded to a student who serves the school in the classroom and out of the classroom the best. Please join me in congratulating the winner of the 2026 Diane Fleming Award in the amount of $500, Ellie Ortiz. The next award is the Demetrius Friesen Award for Outstanding School Leadership. If you don't know anything about Demetrius, he was one of our Parkway students. He went on to Millersville, then he went into the military. So he died in combat in Afghanistan. So if you go in the library, there's a picture of Demetrius there. You know, we honor him. We were honored to have him as a student. So when I saw who got this award, I was very happy and pleased. So this award honors the legacy of Demetrius Friesen, who in 2003 Parkway Northwest graduate, who loved leading and he loved people. He's remembered for his commitment to education and Parkway Northwest. And one thing about Demetrius, and it's one thing like Ansu said, when I read and I'm a believer, is that the greatest love you can have is to give up your life for your friends. And this is something that Demetrius did. So the award goes to this year, Andre Carter. And Andre's award also was $500. The next two awards in the amount of $250 each are given to two students who embody the mission of Parkway Northwest High School for Peace and Social Justice and the commitment to continuing their education. The first recipient of this award goes to Ansu McClinton. Of the award goes to Kenny Coriati. Kenny! University next year. All right, thank you. Enjoy the rest of the program.
Hello, everybody. Can you guys hear me? Yes. All right. Hola a todo el mundo. I'm so happy to be here today. And I'm also honored to present the PFT Awards to deserving students as the current PFT Union Rep for Parkway Northwest High School to the class of 2026. So, traditionally, the PFT hands two awards at the end of the year to students. They are named after important people for the people in the union. So I'm going to give you some biography of both persons. The first one is Celia Pincus, and that's also the name of the award. In 1933, Celia Pincus and her brother, who was also a teacher, helped organize the teachers' union in the Philadelphia public schools. The union had a small membership and no collective bargaining rights until 1965. She served as president of the local from 1958 to 1965, and she retired from teaching in 1962 to work full-time for the union with no pay. Throughout her career as a teacher and a union activist, Celia Pincus fought for and achieved more representation of Black teachers in the schools, a single salary schedule for all teachers, a lower class size, better educational materials, and teachers' rights to grievance procedures. She testified on several occasions before committees in Washington on the working conditions of teachers and the conditions in general of Philadelphia schools. She saw the union solely as a way to give teachers a decent break and give kids a better education. On behalf of President Arthur Steinberg, the executive board of the Philadelphia Federation of Teachers, and the entire faculty of Parkway Northwest High School for Peace and Social Justice, it gives me great pleasure to present the Celia Pincus Award in the amount of $100 to Kenny Corinaldi. You have seen him holding a camera, putting together documentaries, and making a lot of work for our community, so he's well deserved, Kenny. Thank you. And we have a second award. It's named after Frank Sullivan. We're going to learn a little bit about him. Frank Sullivan was one of the founders of the Philadelphia Federation of Teachers. Frank served 12 years as president of the PFT. Prior to becoming president, he was social studies department head at Edison High School. Frank fought for his members, fought for better schools, and was a strong advocate for improving human relations. He worked with many groups in Philadelphia and throughout Pennsylvania to accomplish the goals of the PFT. Frank died in 1986, and the PFT Executive Board voted to give this award to a member of each graduating class in Frank's memory. So on behalf, again, of the President, Arthur Steinberg, the Executive Board of the PFT, and the entire faculty of our school, Parkway Northwest High School for Peace and Social Justice, it gives me great pleasure to present the plaque for the Frank Sullivan Human Relations Award to somebody whose voice you've heard almost every morning in the loudspeaker. That person is Lakana. And it is now my pleasure to introduce Miss Simone Morris.
Good morning, everybody. It is my pleasure to honor an award following seniors for their recognition, and they were recognized by their teachers over the last 4 years. Getting the opportunity to work with young adults such as the following award winners is a large reason why many teachers choose this important profession in the first place. On behalf of the faculty and staff of Parkway Northwest, please join me in congratulating the following seniors. The Faculty Award for Leadership in the School Community is given to the student leader who led in all he or she did in the school community, including school events, extracurricular activities, social justice actions, and academic pursuits. Please join me in congratulating this year's winners, Jalen Springer. English and Humanities is given to the student who shows great strength in their English and Humanities classes. This student showed a love of reading, strong communication skills, both verbally and in writing, and displayed a sharp mind in analyzing social issues. Congratulations to Jakai Money. The Faculty Award for Math and Sciences is awarded to the student who shows the strongest aptitude for math and sciences in the school and is looking to move into a career in the field, heavily involved in the math and sciences. Please join me in congratulating this year's recipients. There are two, AJ Carter. The Faculty Award for School Spirit is given to the student who displayed the strongest mindset for school spirit throughout his or her career at Parkway Northwest. This student participated in as many activities as possible, modeled fun and excitement for peers, and also always had a positive vibe to all they participated in. Congratulations to Madison Dukes and leadership is given to the student who figured out his or her priorities the most during high school. The level of growth in all areas, academic, career pursuits, social understanding, and personal confidence and drive was remarkable and a joy to witness. Congratulations to Alana Willingham. I now present Mrs. Iglesias for additional awards. Good morning. Next, we're going to acknowledge some students who were able to earn college credit during their high school career. This is a feat that often goes unnoticed, but the students worked very, very hard. And those students earned anywhere from 3 to 9 college credits over the last 2 years and are already on their way to college success. So we're excited to announce that every student that we acknowledge today who participated in dual enrollment or who showed academic success during their time at Parkway will either receive a $1,000 scholarship from the Baker Trust of Germantown or an $800 scholarship also from the Baker Trust of Germantown. So the first student I'd like to acknowledge is receiving $1,000 from the Baker Trust, and that is Andre Carter. The next student will also be receiving $1,000 $1,000 from the Banker Trust, and that student is Ansu McLean. The next student also receiving $1,000 from the Banker Trust and completed, along with Andre, I'd like to do a shout out, the most dual enrollment credits this school year is Jalen Spring. Scholarship from the Banker Trust, and that student is Carly Jones. The next student also receiving $800 from the Banker Trust is Brianna Ford. The next student also receiving $800 from the Banker Trust is Kenny Corinaldi. The next student also receiving $800 is Carrick White. The last and final student we'd like to acknowledge for their commitment to their education and academic success is Sasith Belagal. Congratulations to our award winners, very well and very much deserved. I'm now going to welcome Dr. Mills back to the podium to recognize those students who earned the principal award.
Good morning again.
Good morning.
It is my great pleasure to present the first Principal's Award for Most Personal Growth. Jacob Chu and Sherry Shaw. Principal's Award for Most Academic Growth, Brianna Ford. The Principal's Award for Most Growth in Leadership, The Voice, Noah Fields. And the Principal's Award for Peace and Social Justice, Dante Wilder. Mama do. Congratulations, all of you. And now it is my distinct pleasure to call our class valedictorian, Ms. We also congratulate Andre on achieving the status of valedictorian of the class of 2026 for winning the Alpha Phi Alpha Top Award this year. You have distinguished yourself in the classroom and in your relationships with faculty, staff, and peers. We're proud of you and looking forward to hearing your remarks.
Good morning, everyone. Nice. To the teachers, friends, family, and fellow graduates, standing here today is a blessing I don't take lightly. Before we move forward, take a second to recognize what we're doing right now. Look at this. Give yourself a round of applause. You survived the stress, the pressure, the doubt, and every day that felt impossible. Every one of those moments, good and bad, led you here. This isn't just another school day. This is a moment that reminds us how far we've come and how much life has been happening around us. First and foremost, I want to thank God. I thank Him for the journey. First and foremost, I want to thank God. I thank Him for the journey He brought me through, the people He placed in my path, and the struggles that shaped me into who I am today. Through it all, I am honored to stand here today and tell the class of 2026, you did it. Congratulations. This year taught me something I never expected. I earned things, I gained things, I hit goals I used to only dream about. From balancing 6 classes, basketball, and a college course, to being named Senior of the Month, second team all club, and valedictorian. But something in me still felt empty. That's when I realized the truth most people don't realize until much later in life. No matter how much you earn or gain, you will never be fulfilled by accomplishments alone. What actually filled me were the moments, the real ones. Yep. The laughter in the hallways, the conversations that kept me going, the people God placed in my life who believed in me before I even believed in myself. Who saw me not for what I did, but for who I was. Sorry, I'm preaching a little bit. Their love, their support, their presence. That's what gave meaning to everything when I worked for it. That's what taught me how to embrace life instead of just survive it. Yeah. You see, we live in a world filled with the idea that money, cars, fame, and achievement creates happiness. I don't know who said that, because they definitely lied. I don't know who said that. But the outcome of all your hard work is a real reason to be proud. But the reality is that we forget the small things when we only indulge in the good things. In the Bible it says, What good is it for someone to gain the whole world, yet lose their soul? Lose their soul by putting the end goal at the center of their heart instead of the life they already have. Class of 2026, let this not only be a lesson for me, but something we take along the way as we walk out those doors. Let's not be in haste to let what we earn define who we are. Not just the days you win, but every day you choose to get up and decide to move. Just as it says in Ecclesiastes, there is a time for everything under heaven. So as we step into whatever comes next, and this does not just go to my fellow graduates, this goes to every ear under my voice. Fulfillment does not come from titles, awards, or achievements. It comes from enjoying the life around you, the people, the moments, the blessings God places in your path. Achievements fade, but moments don't. So class of 2026, every moment you live, the pain, the love, the loss, the wins, the confusion, I swear, regardless, all of it shaped you. Don't take that for granted, because the world will tell you success means perfection, but your accomplishments don't define you. Your moments do. I want to introduce someone who has had one of the greatest impacts in my life. Someone who has helped shape not just the student I became, but the young black man I'm becoming. This is the man who taught me the importance of being strong mentally and physically. I'm gonna work on that, trust me. While still being real with my emotions and my intentions. A man who showed me what leadership looks like everywhere I go, not just in the classroom. And the greatest piece of advice he ever gave me was this. In order to do what you want to do, you gotta do what you need to do. That line by itself just changed me. It told me that my only limitation was myself. Not the world, not the circumstances, me. And because of his mentorship, I stand here today grounded, more focused, and more prepared for what comes next. Beyond the impact he's had on my life, he's also a leader in our city. He is the CEO and founder of the Empowerment Achievement Movement and the creator of Meta Courage, a program built on empowerment through exposure, serving young men across Philadelphia every single week. He is a community leader, a mental health advocate, and an entrepreneur, and someone who has spent over 30 years. Can we give him a round of applause? His work has earned recognition from the City of Philadelphia, City Council, state representatives, and organizations committed to building the next generation of Black male leaders. And the results speak for themselves. 100% high school graduation rate, a 0% incarceration rate, and young men who return to mentor the ones coming after them. It is my honor to introduce my mentor, my example, and someone who continues to change the lives of everyone every day, Mr. Taj Riga.
Listen, I've spoken on stages all across this country, and I have to be honest that nothing adds up to this day. To be here, these young people that I've seen day in and day out, week by week, and just coming in. AJ, I don't know how I'm supposed to follow that. I don't know how I'm supposed to follow that. But in essence of that, what I want to do is greet everyone here with a greeting that says Kasari and Gara. Kasari and Gara is the greeting of the Messiah warriors. Now, traditionally, the Messiah warriors were the most mightiest, but also the most intellectual warriors across the plains of Africa. But here's the thing, they maintained that reputation for centuries because Kasari and Gara has been empowered the children. So you imagine one strong, mighty warrior, intellectual warrior, to another warrior greeting us by saying, and how are the children? The response would be that the children are well. What that says is that the priority was the next generation coming behind you. It didn't matter if they were mighty and intelligent, if those coming behind them would be mighty and intelligent as well. But then I ask the question when we say this, we think about our nation and our government. Imagine what our nation would be like if they govern themselves with their president and how are the children. What would our communities and households be like if they govern themselves with their president and how are the children? I was taking it a bit deeper. How would the Philadelphia school system be if they govern themselves with their principal and how are the children? Something on reality, if we ask the question, and how are the children? We can't truthfully say that the children are well. But that's because we haven't prioritized the next generation. We got too many of us worried about us being in position and not focus on them being in position. So when I stand here today, thank you, Dr. Mills, for the accolades. That don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing if AJ can't get up here and lead. So it's always going to be about the next generation. So before I get into my speech, I just pray that the people in this room, that we leave this room with a different mentality. If they're no good, so good morning, Parkway family. When you hear that, it's not just words, it's evident when the moment you walk into the building. From the first day that I walked in the Parkway, I felt that initiative, that this is a family. Shout out to former principal, Mr. McFarland, who wrapped his arms around me. To the administration, the faculty, staff, families, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2026. Thank you for allowing me to be here today. This is such a full circle moment for me, and I want to express my extreme gratitude for the 4-year partnership between Parkway, Next Man Up, and Men of Courage. Over the past 4 years, we've had the privilege of not just serving students, but building relationships, creating opportunities, working alongside many of these young people throughout their high school journey. Because in all reality, I feel like I should have a cap and gown on too. As I thought about today, 2 songs came to mind. One was from one of my former employees. I used to work for a group called Boys and Men as a Bar, traveling internationally. And then we got a song that everybody knows, and it says, although we come to the end of the road. All right, I ain't gonna bore you up, guys. But y'all get what I'm saying, right? Because today is, in many ways, the end of the road. It's the end of 4 years of classes, lessons, challenges, victories, setbacks, and growth. But then the second song that came to mind in the park, this is just the hood of me, right? It's a song about Ghostface Killah that's called We Made It. And the chorus is, we made it, we made it. And when I think of that, it's because while today may feel like the end of the road, it's also proof that you made it. Unlike many graduation speakers, I had the privilege of watching many of you travel this road over the last 4 years. I've seen your growth, I've seen your potential, I've seen some of your struggles, I've even seen the moments when life wasn't easy, yet you continue to show up. And in so many other ways, we kind of learn how to overcome together. Because we came into Parkway, starting off Next Man Up 4 years ago, not knowing really what we were going to do, but it was from this leadership of these young people that we were able to persevere together. So today is evidence of your resilience. The beautiful thing about our graduation is that it reminds us that success is really an individual achievement. Because behind every graduate sitting here today are people that helped make this moment possible. To the parents, all of your sacrifice. To the teachers that pushed you. To the counselors who listened. The friends who encourage you. The coaches, mentors, family members, and community members who believe in you. This is why I don't simply say you made it. I say we made it. That's because none of us arrived at this destination alone. In many ways, that has been the culture of Parkway and the foundation of our partnership. Over these 4 years, we tried to show you something bigger than academics. We tried to show you the power of community. We tried to show you that success grows in environments where people support one another, challenge one another, hold one another accountable, and generally care about one another's future. That is the blueprint for life. No matter where you go today, whether it be college, a trade school, the workforce, entrepreneurship, the military service, or whatever your path leads, remember that your environment matters. The people you surround yourself with matter. Community matters. Because community is often the difference between surviving and thriving. And when I think about resilience, I know that personally. Many of you know pieces of my story. See, because I stand before you as a former high school dropout. So even when I hear a lot of these accolades, I didn't get a chance to receive that. Also, I'm a recovering addict, a suicide survivor, and I'm also a returning citizen. I had years of my life taken from me behind the walls. There were seasons of my life when the odds were stacked against me and when people had already decided how my story would end. But resilience is choosing to keep moving forward when life gives you every reason to quit. Just last week on June 3rd, I celebrated 16 years from my release from prison. One day earlier on June 2nd, Men of Courage celebrated 11 years of serving young men and families throughout the city of Florida. But here's the thing. When people look at those milestones, they often see the success. What they don't see are the setbacks, the struggles, the failures, the disappointments, and the moments when giving up would have been so much easier. The reason I'm standing here today is not because I never failed, because the truth is I fell hard. But it's because I kept getting back up, and I didn't do it alone. There were loved ones, there were people who challenged me, there were people who believed in me before I believed in myself. There was my support system, and there was my community. The same thing that helped me make it is the same thing that has helped many of you make it. Community, support, accountability, perseverance, and resilience. That's why when I look at this graduating class, I don't just see students receiving diplomas. I see young people who have already proven that they can overcome obstacles. I see young people who have already demonstrated resilience. I see young people who know what it means to keep going. And that matters because today is not really the end of the road. It's simply just the end of this chapter. The road continues. There will be new opportunities, new challenges, new victories, and new lessons ahead. Some of you already know exactly where you're going. Some of you are still figuring it out. Wherever you are, that's okay. Just remember what got you here. Remember to keep the resilient people around you. Remember to keep wise people around you. Remember to keep supportive people around you. And remember to keep that community around you. Because success is rarely about having a perfect plan. Like AJ says, success is not about perfection. It's about continuing to move forward, even when the path isn't clear. So today, before I close out, not just the next man up and Men of Courage, to all of these students sitting here, there's so many of you that anytime I enter the building, so much love and respect that I would get from you. And the Lord knows how proud I am of y'all. Because I know it wasn't easy. I've had personal conversations with a lot of you, and here we are today. So class of 2026, today we celebrate your achievement. Today we celebrate your perseverance. Today we celebrate your resilience. And today, together we can probably say, we made it. Congratulations, Parkway class of 2026.
So I did some research on your background also, and on behalf of the class of 2026, we have a nice pack of stuff for you for the next 5 weeks. Just relax. Slow down a little bit. I know you're doing a lot. Whether it's in Ghana, Africa, United States, you're all over the world. Slow down a little bit and take some time to breathe. All right? You have a mentor. I don't know his name. Dr. Lee, but I know his sister, and she wrote a book. Her name is Deidre Farmer. She's a former superintendent of the school district. So I did not know that until today. So congratulations, and you got some really cool swag that we want you to. Could you give me a hand, please? Jeff, could you join me, Mr. McFarland? Principal McFarland, Assistant Superintendent. What you see before you, parents, friends, and guests, is an execution that just doesn't happen naturally. It happens because a group of people come together. And all of this has been brewing for 4 years. And one person in particular I want to recognize, because Friday will be her last day with us at Parkway Northwest High School. When I came on board on July 1st, she reached out to me immediately and she gave me the lowdown on the roster. We went back and forth. She took time out of the summer to meet with me. She didn't have to, because she, along with the staff, wanted to make sure everything was right. Sam Torjman is not just, Ms. Torjman is not just a math teacher. She's our financial literacy lead. She's the roster chair. She's my organizational guru, because I think in circles and squares and rectangles. And she gets me out of those boxes sometimes. I'll make a recommendation and she'll look at me and say, well, Dr. Mills, that's not gonna work. And so as she departs for her next assignment, and she's not happy about leaving, so this is a very bittersweet moment for Sam and for us. Math teachers are hard to find. Organizational people are rare, but friends, she has become that. And Sam, we're gonna miss you. Ms. Morris. No graduation is ever complete without a counselor. Unfortunately, in our school district, we have one counselor in our school for almost 300 students, which means 600 parents, which means 1,400 grandparents. And she masterfully executes the school year in a way that I can't imagine as a former counselor. And so she makes sure that what I'm required to make sure happens, that all students are enrolled, enlisted, become employed, or become entrepreneurs. It's the 4 E's of Dr. Dawson. That's it. Oh, it's 5. It's 4. That's it, 4, right? Okay, good. So Ms. Morris, thank you so much for the work you have. All of this today, scripted from 10:20 until the end, is the woman who is the senior class sponsor. She's a prom coordinator. She's a senior luncheon coordinator. She's getting all of these things together personally. She is
Without further ado, the moment we've all been waiting for. Beyond honored today to award the class of 2026 their diplomas with the assistance of Ms. Torjman. Masai Abdullah Walker. Markel Josiah. Abdul Malik Battle. Sasith Belagala. Ayla Sophia. Kyle Cheney Gonzalez. Jacob Chu. Kenny Coronado.
It's the Bibble! It's the Bibble! It's the Bibble!
Kelly Jackson. Jaden Jennifer. Isaiah J. Eric Johnson. Kaleem
Shireen. Sine and Naya Patterson. Kyra Teresa Hamlin. Mamadou Sissoko. Jalen Monster. Shakira Toledo.
And now it is my pleasure to bring back to the podium our ex-SGA president, Ms. Ellie Ortiz. Right now. Once we do this, I'm going to ask everyone to clear the aisle, because when our graduates exit out, it's important that they receive the recognition that they deserve. Respect? Respect.
Thank you, Dr. Mills. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and most important, the class of 2026. I'm up here as president, but I want a special shout out to Secretary Carly Jones, Vice President Jalen we're not just closing a chapter, we're stepping into the unknown with courage and belief in ourselves.
Thank you.
As Spider-Man says, we're taking a leap of faith. So today we take that leap together, trusting that we're ready for whatever comes our way. Class of 2026, you may now turn your tassels. You're officially
As the principal of Parkway Northwest High School for Peace and Social Justice, and by the powers invested in me by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, the City of Philadelphia, and the Superintendent of the Schools of Philadelphia, on behalf of the faculty and staff, the student body of the school, I now pronounce you graduates of Parkway Northwest High School.